Hello? 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 Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. What's up? Welcome in. Wow, that ad break. I did not do that on purpose, but that was like perfectly timed with the countdown. Holy crap. Thank you, Twitch, for doing that and not doing that like 10 seconds later. That's cool. But anyway, hi. Hi, Yulia. Hi, Marcio. What's up? How are you? How's your Monday been so far? How's everybody been? How was everybody's weekend? Hope everybody had a good weekend. I myself don't remember what I did over the weekend. I'm gonna be real, I don't remember. I'm trying to think right now, but I literally... What did I do yesterday? I don't remember. Like, literally, okay. You know what, maybe that's a sign that I had a good weekend, because I feel like I just, like, accomplished 0 things. Oh, I did some concept art. That was pretty fun. It's like pretty much all I did. Literally can't think of anything else. But yeah, we are doing, you are right, we are doing Punk Phase animations today. Or at least the ones we have left to do, those being like the attacking. All the ones that, you know, I always put off doing because I'm lazy, but you know. We're gonna get those done today, and we're gonna do some other stuff too, which is fun, that's very nice. But yeah, I can't really think of anything else to say. Because I have like 1 or 2 things that I want to talk about, but we can do that later. Once more people come in. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna stop stalling. We're gonna hop over here. Whee! I think. There we go. Okay. Let me come over here. Over here. Okay, so yeah, here's Punk Faye. And last stream, last stream we did the whole model. We did the shiny, we did the texturing. We did a couple of animations. We got like we got the idol, we get the walking, we get the battle idol. You know, the usuals, the usuals. We got whatever this is. Excuse me. But yeah, I think we're gonna start today off by doing the attacking animations. So that should be cool. Punkfei.physical. The one you're never gonna see because this is a special attacker. We've got Punkfei.special. And we've got Punkfei dot status. I don't know why I'm blanking today. My brain function is just like lowered today. I don't know why. And we're gonna pull up all animators here. We're gonna find where it's in the middle. Or we're gonna try to, at least. Hi, Yuna. What's up? How has your weekend been? I hope you're doing alright. But yeah, what's going on? What's going on? Give me the tea. I want to know. Heck. Okay. I should probably get the flames situated first. Whoop. So this stuff here, this, no. this, and that, and that. Okay. Whoop. Take all of these. We're gonna put them into here. Okay. And then we're also going to take the position of, where is it? The hands. Whoop. Chat, I don't know what it is. I feel very discombobulated today. There's just something that's going on in my brain right now, and I'm like all foggy in my brain. Jamal Addons has a mental breakdown once they switch in from all the depression, self-hatred, and other stuff. Otherwise, nothing much happened. Oh no! Wait, what? That doesn't sound fun. You should, I don't know what you should do. I don't really know what one would do in that situation, but you know what? Just like breathe, drink some water, sit down. You're having a mental breakdown since 2 days, :3. Okay. Is the :3 a part of that? I feel like the :3 doesn't fit the tone of these messages, but I'm also like, is that a sign that you're still fine? Like you got it. You like got it under control, you know? Like, what is that? If you don't mind me asking, that is. Whoop. Okay. I'm gonna have to remember how to animate. I feel like I've lost brain cells since Friday. Whoop. Oh, that's right. I gotta get the mouth. Whoop. Mouth. 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 Then we can go ahead. I'm gonna start with the physical attack, I think. Once I get all the loopy stuff dealt with. Boop. Boop. Because this guy has a lot of stuff going on that's just like passive effects. The counter is to prevent me from too much venting on stream, since it's an indicator for it. If it doesn't fit anymore, we're venting too much. No. You know what? If you feel the need to talk about stuff, this stream is a safe space, okay? You know? And that's what I want it to be for all the viewers. So, you know, you can if you want to vent, you need somebody to listen. I can't promise that I'll necessarily have much to say, but you can talk about things, you know? That if you want to. I don't want to like force you to if you don't want to, but if you feel up to it, you don't want to bring viewer chat down too much, that's fair. It's up to you. It's up to you. In the meantime, animating! Yeah! We get to animate! It's awesome! Okay, I have a really good idea for special attack, but I don't have ideas for the other ones, so I'm going to do physical first. Actually, I have an idea for physical. Whoop! We're gonna go up like that. And then forward like this. Woo! We're also going to make it smooth. Like that. Like that. And like that. There we go. We can put it like here. There we go. You gladly do so, but a stream is open space vending needs consent from everyone. That's fair. You know what? That is a very valid point that I did not think about. You know what? So pat on your back for that one. Actually, now you know I should probably take that in consideration going on. Whee! But yeah, my bad for that. All right, so we get the basic going on right here. Wait, I just got a better idea. And I'll save the better idea for the evolution. We've already got this. As for the arms, we're gonna come like here. And we're gonna set these rotations as clean as we possibly can. Frustum culling versus occlusion culling. Hurry, pick one. Occlusion. Occlusion. Because I know what that one is. I've never heard of frustrum before. I don't think, at least. I might have. It's just, there's not a very high chance. Also, hi, Yulia! Hi, Yulia! How are you? Hi, hi! How's your weekend been? $15. We're gonna go back 25 like this. Boop. And then here we can go forward. No times for HLS. See, I have to save Africa. No time for this. See, I have to save Africa. Okay, I understand it after reading it twice. Good luck saving Africa, Yulia. Dude, we can make it negative 67.5. Like that. There we go. Check that out. Whoop. Like this. I'm also going to tilt these up like 15 degrees on this keyframe. Whoop. Negative brain rot is still brain rot? Nuh-uh. Okay, I'm back. I failed. What does a shrimp mean in text? It means that you really like shrimp. Dude, wait, chat. You know the videos that I've been getting into recently? That actually reminds me. Because I have recently started watching those videos on YouTube that are like people that like construct aquariums and stuff, and like they do these crazy projects where they like build really like complex and like exotic looking aquariums, and then they like put ecosystems in the aquariums, and there's always like the shrimp and whatnot. I think I talked about this before. But I saw one where they like turned their entire like backyard into like this nature preserve basically, and they had a bunch of ponds and like gardens and like just like a bunch of places for animals to like hide. It was so cool. The shrimps are cute as hell. I like some shrimps. Cause like some of them are all spindly and it like makes my skin crawl. But I still enjoy them, you know? Woo! I don't really know how to describe it. $35. $35. Spider shrimp. Is that the one? There's a specific type of shrimp that they all had in those videos that were like, they had like, it looked like they had like a ton of whiskers. Whoop. It needs to be 35. 35. Like that. Whoop. Ah! Let me smooth the interpolation. Because there's the spider shrimp, and then there's like all the other kinds of shrimp as well. I can't think of what they're called. But like, there's the ones that come in all sorts of different colors. Whoop. I need to take the body, and I think I need to just make this last a little bit longer. There we go. I also want to make this a little faster. There we go. And like a mix of a spider and shrimp. My favorite kind of shrimp is the... I think it's called... It's one that like a bunch of different creators had. And he has like a fish sidekick. Like the... Is it the bullet shrimp? I think that's what it's called. It like digs tunnels everywhere. And then it has like the fish sidekick that like lives with it. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? And they basically hide like in the rocks of your aquarium. Whoop. 20. 20. And then we can do 85 like that. I have no idea what that coordinates is gonna look like. 51.25. Doo-doo! Like that. And then what else did everybody have? They all had like gosh, I can't remember. They all had snails and like hermit crabs and stuff as well. And they all had some kind of fish, but it was like very few types of fish. I remember one of them did a saltwater tank too. And they had like clownfish. That was cool. Chat, I want an aquarium. Hi Staffy, what's up? Happy Monday. Woo! You know when you switch your keyboard to another language, but you forget to switch it back, and then you type nonsense to someone, and all the time you didn't look at the screen, and you click send without checking? Well, I can't say that I've done that, but I have turned my Switch 2 keyboard into like the international one, because I just think it's more fun to have international keyboard. You're okay, not good, just okay. Well, why is that? Why can't you be good, huh? What if just being okay is something you shouldn't settle for? What if I got automatically banned from chat because of that? Oh. You can't find a job on illustration or animation at any job or LinkedIn. You know, that's a fair, you know what, that's fair, honestly. I literally have like been searching for work for literally months, right? And I have just this month started to like have people request interviews, and even so I'm still not getting lucky with any of them. And it's kind of just like, it gets you down in the dumps, so I get it. Like, I get that. And I mean, it's not like I have very many qualifications or anything either, so I shouldn't expect to get too, like, I shouldn't ask for, like, too much. Or I know I shouldn't be asking for too much when it comes to looking for work. But come on, man. I got denied working at a car wash because apparently they said I wasn't qualified enough to stand and hold the sign that says neutral. You know? How fast can you produce 70 pictures in 1 minute? I searched for McDonald's, denied. They did denied from McDonald's? Dude. I think the only standard I set for myself was no fast food. I've worked enough fast food for one lifetime. I mean, hey, you could always start a VGen. That's an option. You could, like, commission somebody online. But then again, that's difficult, because then you have to, like, advertise yourself. And it's hard to... I don't know how to, like... I mean, I've kind of had a similar problem. Not because I want people to buy my things, because I don't sell things. But it's like... just be a content creator. Is VGen still invite only? I don't know. I don't have a VGen myself, but you know. Also, hi AZ, how are you? LinkedIn only has the AI training jobs or non-art jobs in the most dumb way possible. Can I be honest? LinkedIn is the dumbest website I've ever seen in my life. Like, I don't understand how anybody can take anything on LinkedIn seriously. Like, I don't think I've ever seen anything on LinkedIn that's, like, actually, like, authentic. I don't think authentic's the right word. But, like, that's actually, like, sane enough to be taken seriously, you know? Whoop. Like, like this. Fiverr is good for getting commissions. That's true. Let's see. Woo, like that. Something like that. I don't like that. I don't like how far forward it leans. If only you had art for commissions. Most commissions, or is... I don't know. You don't necessarily have to do NSFW to do commissions. Like this. I think there's just not enough movement at the moment. That's the issue with this animation. There's not enough movement. Let's see here. Woo! Maybe? No, tail left is not what I'm looking for. I need body and head. Like that, yeah. I'm also going to take this and move it up a little bit, like that. Something like that. Ah! Smooth. It doesn't help that it's all like 2 seconds. Like, I have to do this whole animation in a 2-second loop because of the way it works. And it's kind of annoying, but we're working with it. Whoop! Like that. Ah! And then like that. There we go. Check that out. That's pretty decent for the head movement, at least. Not really in the mood for meeting new people. Just trying to help from an outsider perspective. That's fair. Boo-doo-doo, boo-doo-doo. Wee. Kind of like this, maybe? Whoop. I don't know, something about that looks not right. Boop. Does this look better? I think that looks better, right? Check that out. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I would do with this animation that isn't like also I don't know if we should be posting CVs in chat. Can I be real? I don't know if that's something that goes in, I'm not sure if that's something that goes in live Twitch chat. I think that's something saved for a more professional, like, setting. Is Neon hiring? No. How am I gonna pay you? Yeah, as much as I would like to like help you out, I don't know if Twitch chat is the right place to be asking. Like, I hate to say it, but like, what's more professional than my chat? Literally anywhere else. What do you mean? Bam, 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 bam. I'm gonna be real, there was so much that just happened in like my brain in the last 10 seconds. What are you saying false to? Oh, never mind, I think I know. Anyway, we get the physical attack done. Woo! You are never going to see this animation anywhere because this thing is not going to learn physical attacks. Speaking of which, actually, that reminds me, we're gonna have to make a moveset for this thing, because I don't have a moveset for this thing. Now, for the special attack, I have something very nice in mind. Bam ba da boo, ba ba da boo, ba ba da boo. That's not what I wanted. We need body. That works. Whoop. Smooth. We're going to rotate a tiny bit this way. Like that. And then we're going to kind of maybe that much, and then we're gonna go back up. Boop, like that much. Smooth. Whee! Like that. Something like that, maybe? I don't know. Is there any website to help you get opportunities on art jobs? I literally have no idea. Whoop. And then we're just going to set back down to normal. Kind of like this. Whoop. Like this. Can I like ease it back in? Maybe. Maybe. You're doomed? Nuh-uh. You'll find a place eventually if you keep looking. I'm just saying that I don't have any resources that I could like lend you, you know? Whoop. Let's see here. Whee! And then back to normal. Okay, this doesn't look quite right. Boop. We can lean the head down a little bit. Chat, I don't know if you see what I'm trying to do here. You probably don't. I kind of want him to be looking at the opponent here, like that. Boop. Kind of like a touch of sass. Yeah. Copy that, paste that there. That's like somewhat better. Actually, I'm gonna do the eyes right now. The eyes seem like, or the eyes and the mouth, as a matter of fact. Boop. We're gonna move this back one like that. We're gonna do step animation. Boop. Like that. And then we're gonna do mouth smile. Which you can't actually see that well, and I learned that after I came back to this. Like after last week. And then we're gonna do the eyes open here. Whoop. And we're gonna do eyes happy. Whoop. Like this. And then we do step. And we move them back a little bit. Maybe. And then we're gonna do this. Boop. And boop. There we go. That's kind of the vibe that I want. Now I'm also gonna do the back, like his lower flame. The bottom flame. Boop. Like that. Like that, I guess. Ba-doo-doo-boo-boo. I don't really know. Maybe rotate it a little further that way? Ooh, no. And then like that. That's better. That's better. I like that better. And then we're going to take this arm. And this is going to be a little complicated, so I hope that I don't fumble this horribly. Whoop. Like this. Like this. And like this. Let's see here. How far can I tilt this inward before it looks weird? That looks fine, almost. Ah! Let's see here. Boop. Something like that. Something like that. I did not mean to click that button. And then here we can stagger that a little bit. Whoop. Why does it do that? Gross. Okay. Up like that. There we go. You can kind of see what where I'm going with this now, right? We're gonna reset this back to 0 here. No, we're not. We're going to go back to here. Like... like this. Do you also sometimes have your inner elbow hurting randomly? No, as a matter of fact. That is not something that I experience. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Ah! Boop. Like that. Yeah. Yeah. Check that out. Oh dang, might have to ask the doctor about that then. Hey, it's okay. I had pain in my upper leg for like most of my life, and I never really saw anybody about it, but I was like, for the longest time, I'm like, there's probably something horribly wrong with me. And I should probably see a doctor, but I never did. And then eventually they just went away on their own. And then ever since then, I'm just like, you know, most problems like that, if I ever start being in pain, it'll probably go away on its own. So I don't need to see a doctor. See, look at that! Now I just need to figure out something for the other hand. I should also, you know, I should probably space this stuff. Ooh, that's gonna be tough though. I don't know, because if I just do this, it's going to look weird when it happens in-game. Because the animation's going to transition weirdly. We can see what happens, though. Like, I doubt this is going to look very good in-game, just because of how fast it happens at the beginning. But we'll see, you know? Bryce is from Grave like a vampire. I am here! Hi, Crimson! What's up? Hi. How was your weekend? How's it been? I feel like I haven't seen you in, like, forever. I'm doing okay right now. I had a very uneventful weekend, and then I woke up today, and I'm like, I gotta stream, and then I streamed, and then for some reason my brain just doesn't work today, so I can't like think of words when I'm trying to say them, but that's okay because you guys like when I stutter or something. I don't know. Been working on random stuff, got another Pokemon done. That's nice. I will say I did make concept art for a new line over the weekend. So that was fun. You also got the last Pokemon game you needed, Ultra Moon. Let's go! Let's go, dude. Best Pokemon game in the series. Well, Ultra Sun, but Ultra Moon is second place. You now have one of each, like every single version. Let's see here. Where does this arm go? This arm feels like it would go. It would go to like his side, you know? Boop. Arc Gold, Black 2, Platinum, Omega Ruby, Y, and Ultra Moon. Okay, but do you have Virtual Console Red and Blue? Excuse me. You do 12 like that. Why is it? I don't understand what's happening here. There we go. You refuse to buy a digital version of Red and Blue. But it's like, why no? It's like $10. This arm needs to go down like that. Forward like this. Whoop. Like that. Whoop. And then... Whoop. Whoop. That's $10 too much. That game's so old they should be paying us to play a digital version. Nuh-uh. I would still... If they sold... I don't know what... Okay. Here's a weird thing that I have, okay? When it comes to like virtual console stuff, I actually do prefer playing on like official consoles over playing like the kind that we don't talk about online. Because I don't know, it just feels more authentic that way. Woo! There's just something about it that feels so much nicer when it's on like a console. That's why I can never finish like Pokemon fan games if I start them, because it's like it would feel so much nicer if it was on like an actual console, but then I'm just like and then the actual console doesn't have the game, so it's like, huh. Whoop. How's that? Isn't that awesome? He like blows you a kiss for a special attack. I have yet to know what this would look like in-game, because he kind of moves his arm really fast at the beginning, and you've got to have time to wind up the attack animations. So I don't know how this will turn out in-game, but we can see. We'll see. But that was my idea for the special attack animation. As for what? The status animation? We can do generic status animation. Excuse me, that was violent. Oh lord. Did you see the clip you made? Yes, I did. I did see the clip. And actually, to speak on that, I am fine with like people like clipping stream and posting it online. Like I say like, guys, don't clip this like all the time, but like I don't mind it, you know? Like if you see something funny and or if something funny happens on stream and you want to save it and you want to publicize it, that's completely fine, right? As long as you don't claim that it's like your own content. And like, yeah, I'm fine with that. It's like, look at this funny guy. Because then if the clip performs well online, not only do you get credit for that because you posted it, but it also helps me. So it's kind of like a win-win situation. So that's how I see it. You know? Because I know, Steffi, you did go, you were like, I don't know if I can post this or not, so I just wanted to like check with you. Yeah. I'm fine with people posting clips as long as it's clear that like it came from this channel, you know? I hope that makes sense. Bam, 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 wow, wow, wow. But back to this though. Okay, thanks. Yeah. Because then everybody gets publicity and it's nice. Sorry for not asking. No, you're fine. You're fine. You're perfectly fine. Because you know what they say, every successful content creator has like a clips thing, and they post clips. Whoop, like that. Like that. There we go. Whee! Now for the rotation. Like that. Ah! Kind of, maybe? There we go. Smooth. Just something simple like that, you know? And then for the head, we can go, oops, we can go down like this. Up like this. And then down and back up. Whoop! Like that. There we go. Yeah, I don't know why I'm hiccuping. Like that. Does that look decent? I actually have no idea if this will look good. Woo! There we go. That looks better. And I can even do something like this. Not like that. There we go. In our culture, they say if you got hiccups, that means you stole something. Yeah, I stole chat's attention because I'm just such a good streamer that like you can't do anything but pay attention to me and like tell everybody else so that they also give their attention to me, and then eventually I just have the attention of the whole internet through the chain of the chatters being like, hey, look at this guy, he's cool, he makes things, and he's like an animator and a modeler, and yeah, you stole my shrimp and put it in your bag. I'm sitting very straight up in my chair right now, thank you very much. I did not put any shrimp in my chat. You're on mute on a second screen. Well, guess what? You still have my stream open, so I guess I stole the space on your second stream. How about that? How about that? I take up... Okay, I was gonna say I take up space on your screen, but then that would just make me sound like I'm, like, large and overweight. I'm wasting my... I can't believe you would say that. That is electricity well spent if you have my stream open, because you can't get the Neon Riftboard experience anywhere else. You're on my phone making it difficult to focus, which is good. Exactly, that's what I'm talking about. Chat, type 1 if watching my stream makes it difficult to focus. Oh hey, ads. Dude. Yeah, AZ, see, it was actually a trick question, because AZ, if you type 2, that means you watch my stream, it helps you lock in on my stream. You know? So it was actually a twit question, and I got you guys. It was a twick. So yeah. Say what you'd like, but we all know I've got you. Sometimes I have Windows key plus D because my sister keeps coming to my room and you're a sus one to keep on. What do you mean I'm a sus one to keep on? What do you mean by that? What do you mean? How am I sus? Tell me. Tell me. I feel like I'm not very suspicious or like questionable to have on the PNG tuber. Okay, but like, first of all, PNG tuber is a whole different thing. I'm just a regular VTuber. So -2. And also, what's wrong with that? My family knows I watch VTubers. They don't care. My sister's a cave woman, she can't tell. Okay. But that doesn't mean you can't get the terminology correct. You could just be like, hey, look at this person. I'm from Morocco. That's sick, by the way. Can I just say... I'm a shrimp VTuber? Nuh-uh, nuh-uh. You can't... You have no proof. First of all, I'm not leaning forward at all. My back is perfectly upright against the chair. Also ads. So we're gonna pause. This is the time where I say greetings, people who don't have to watch ads. Greetings, subscribers on Twitch, and also YouTube audience, because YouTube audience don't get ads either. This is our time to check in and say hi. Evil ads, yeah. I know, the ads are annoying. My ad block didn't work. And you shouldn't block ads, because not only does it help Twitch know that I'm like, they shouldn't block ads because they know that it not only helps the platform recognize that I am doing well and deserving of my affiliate status, but also it helps me too, so. But if you do use an ad blocker, that's up to you. But like, I shouldn't say that, you know? Okay, turned off for next time. You're cool. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah. Ad blocker, not just sub. See, you could also subscribe with Prime, and then you wouldn't have ads. Not that I expect you to use your Prime on me, because there's probably other people you'd rather Prime to, but you know, just like to consider it, you know. Just put that into your mind, you know. With Prime, no, with money. I mean, it doesn't make any difference for me. You wanna gift me? I'm from Africa, poor. We only survive on Mr. Beast's wells. Aren't those wells designed to just like dry up instantly because they don't like get maintained at all though? Like, he built a ton of wells, but it was like really performative, wasn't it? It was just like mostly performative and they weren't actually that helpful. I'm never gonna get over the wide A emoji. The wide A emoji's fun. I can also get bigger while there's ads playing. I can be like, hi chat. Hey hey. Maybe he just gave them money and some corrupt guy just took it. I don't know. Ah! What, did I jump scare you? Just go like, ah, chat. The non-subscribed people can't see this, but ah. Oh shoot, the ad break is done. Windows key plus D. But yeah, I think ads are back, right? Or ads are done? Ads are over? Ads are over? I'm gonna take that as an ads are over. Hi chat, welcome back from the ads. I'm 6 more ads. Hazy, I feel like... Hazy, you literally have a founder badge. Oh, on YouTube. Okay, yeah. You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. See, there's never going to be ads on YouTube because it's impossible to get monetized on YouTube, which is why I use Twitch. But you know what? I was never really in it for the money anyway, because like for the entirety up until like last week, I was doing this just as a hobby, and I plan to continue doing this as a hobby. So, but now I can joke about it because I get like 2 cents. Just get subscribers. And that's a good idea. That's a lot of cents. That's more than one. Yeah, it's like twice as many as one, actually. Which, if you think about it, is a ton. More than one is a ton. I'm here to collect evidence on you. The moment you're making money, I'll write you to Nintendo. That's my lore in this community. Yeah, Yilia. Yilia's been an op since day one, and I'm here for it. I don't know. I feel like it's impossible for me to have people that I don't like. Because it's like, if there's somebody that I don't like, and they actively don't like me, or if there's somebody that actively just like dislikes me and like gives me heat for no reason, like I find it so funny to just like rage bait them by being like really nice to them. You know what I mean? Like, I used to do that. I'd be like, hey, wanna hang out later? And they're like, no, screw you. You suck. I hate you. And I'm like, aw, why no? Why no? We could be besties. Yeah, Leo, how can you betray us? I'm literally told I'm a traitor when we met. Yeah, exactly, AZ. It's so funny for them to just be upset. And then I like meet like they expect me to be mad back, and I'm like, too bad, loser. I don't care. I have no enemies. I am the one who did not ask your opinion of me. I will treat you the same as I treat literally everybody else. If not, I will give you more flack than everyone else simply because of the fact that you have an attitude. Bow, bow. I'm gonna start doing that to Reddit people, so every time they say my question is stupid, you say, thank you so much for the feedback. In the future, how should I format questions like this? What should I keep in mind to format so that I can improve the quality of my questions in the future? That's clever. You, like, ask for constructive criticism, and if they tell you to kill yourself, you say, if I do... Never mind. In a video game, by the way, chat. I lost track, and then I remembered that I'm live, so I can't say that. Do I have to install Minecraft for that? Yeah, you do have to install Minecraft for it because it's in Minecraft. You know when you spawn in Minecraft and you like you're like next to a ravine and you don't notice it, so you're walking through the forest and then next thing you know you're just in the ravine? Like, that's what I meant. That's what I meant. 28.01 28.01. If I don't like someone, then they'll just be my source of entertainment for the night. That is another good thing. Like, I don't know. Because I feel like I annoy people online sometimes by just sending them a bunch of bullcrap. But, like, I've never been blocked by anybody ever. I'm just too good at what I do, you know? Be-doo. Be-doo, be-doo. Forget rage baiting. We're joy baiting here. You never send me a bunch of random crap. I do that specifically to be annoying. Allow me to be the first. I'll rage bait them to the fullest until they stop responding. Yeah. That being said, I can't think of any examples right now. Thanks for wasting electricity on a dumb reply. Next time, waste money on food, not criticism. Oh yeah? Well, what if I criticize the food you're eating, huh? You're eating junk food. You need to eat healthier. You need to take better care of yourself. How about that? Huh? Get some more protein in that diet. Some more veggies. Some more fruits and veggies, you know? Maybe even take some multivitamins if you're not feeling it. You gotta get healthy. You gotta start treating your body better because wellness doesn't start with the... Wellness does not start with the results. It starts with the mindset, you know? You gotta look in the mirror and you say, I wanna be the bigger guy here. Wellness starts with a W. Yep. And you can't be catching W's unless you like have the mindset to catch the... I don't know where I'm going with this, chat. 7.5. 7.5. You make me sad. I did not mean to you. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. You didn't say anything mean. I was just rambling for the sake of yapping. Because that's what we do. Chat, do you think now that I'm affiliate I should start clip farming? I'm gonna have to learn how to start clip farming now that I'm affiliate. I don't know how to clip farm. Chat, who here can teach me how to clip farm? Boom, 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 boom. 315. It's a 21 point whatever the heck it was. Boop, like that. Make something so silly and random. Make something so silly and random. Okay, but what would be silly and random for me? You will get a lot of clips for free. I mean, fair. I guess it would also help if I actually went out of my way to clip stuff myself. Just set up an auto clicker on the clip button. Sure, true. And then it'll automatically make the clips for me. Because I'm gonna be honest, Restream has like an auto clip maker button, but it's not that good. It's not that good. It doesn't really, like, I posted a clip that Restream made for me on like day 1 of stream. It wasn't very good. Jarvis, clip that. Computer, initiate clipping sequence. Jarvis, initiate type +2 neon in chat sequence. Gosh dang it. I saw Jarvis clip that and my rotted brain immediately went to every time I've ever said, Jarvis, do this. Because that's used to be something I do. I'm like, Jarvis, if I laugh at this TNTL, make me blind in one eye. Jarvis, shrimp. Okay, I think that's good for the attacking animations. We got physical, we got special, and we got status. Ta-da! Now, for this one, though, I feel like it's a little jerky. Like, the body is a little jerky. Maybe if I do that. I think, maybe? I think it's fine. Jarvessel. Get these what? Get these shrimps a cookie. Jarvis, make more emotes for my channel. You know what, chat? That's something I need. I need more emotes. Chat, what emotes should I make? Like, I have the 4 that I have right now, but I need more emotes. Like, I have literally, like, 6 more emote slots. What should I make with them? Jarvis emote? You know one. Hi, Nestra. I do it. No, that's okay. I can make them myself. I have, I made the original 4. Please give me a job. I can't. Okay, Steffi, here's the thing. I don't have anything to offer you in return, so I'd feel kind of bad about it. I completely forgot that we wanted to make you emotes. Why didn't you remind us? Because I make my own emotes, you know? But, like, I need ideas for emotes. Hi, trying to lock in. How about you? I am actively the opposite of locked in, but that's fine because I like this state, you know, where I'm just like in the flow state of yappage. I think yappage is a good word. No, I'll make your emotes. No, I make the emotes. Locked out. I think the term is geeked out, but I'm not like cross-eyed, like slack-jawed geeked out. I'm just like not paying attention to what I'm actually supposed to be doing and just having a good time, like geeked out, you know? But again, that sounds wrong when I say it like that. So nonchalant, yeah. I'm just nonchalant in my Blockbench era, on my Blockbench arc, in my I'm VTuber pilled. Hopefully with the key in your pocket. What key? What key? You know what key. Tell me, what key? Wait, no, hold on. Punkfei.faint. There we go. I'm stuck in my room for eternity and become useless every minute. Me too, Staffy. Mood. Dude, same. I'm glad everyone in my chat is on the same page. Key to letting myself back in? I don't need that. Because if I go outside, I suffocate because it's space. What page are we on? We're on the page where I click the confirm button. There we go. Ah! And then I'm gonna do this. And then I'm useless already, can't get worse than that. But at least I don't remember what I was gonna say. You can definitely get worse than useless, but I feel like even if you're useless, there's still things that can be like, I don't know. I don't want to say appealing because that sounds weird, but like you can have factors of your personality that are still cool even if you are functionally useless. I mean, hey, look at me. I can talk and I have cool hair, you know? A wise man once said it's got a garbage can, a garbage cannot. I'm actually weird. Nuh-uh. Don't even joke about that. Come on. Boop. 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 Alright, what do we do for the fainting animation check? I literally have no idea. I literally no idea. Joking? What's that? It's when you it's like when you swallow food wrong and you can't breathe and you gotta do Heimlich maneuver. I think, right? Can anybody fact check me on that? Skibbity check. Okay, shut up. Kiss the skibbity. Okay, where is it? Bet. Where is it? I'll do that right now. Oh, damn. Okay, never mind. Okay. Okay, Nestra. You know what? You got me there. I forgot about that. There you go. No, kiss the toilet head. The toilet. Too late. Yeah, you're too late. Oops. I forgot about that redeem pin. Can I be real? Whoop. Now what we do is we bring up all animators and we say we copy it and then we do that and we do that. Oh yeah, faint needs to be... Hold on, last frame. There we go. No, yeah, it's not toilet though. What do you mean ice cream? Like I'm not what does ice cream mean? Rainbow flavor. Okay. New question. Follow-up question. What do you guys call the ice cream flavor that has like the rainbow colors? What do you guys call that? Okay? Like not dip, like I don't mean like if you get a ice cream cone, right? I'm not talking about like Dippin' Dots. Like I feel like a lot of places have names for that. And like I feel like it's different in a lot of places, you know? You call that ice. That sounds like a Dracula flow line, Yuna. I call that ice. I'm a dog. I'm biting the fart bubbles in the bathtub. I don't know the rest. That's the only line from Dracula flow that I know. There's rainbow ice cream and rainbow sherbet. Okay, another follow-up question. What flavors does the rainbow ice cream have in it? That's another thing, because I feel like depending on where you go, the rainbow ice cream is gonna have different flavors. Because in the places that I've been, the rainbow ice cream is just like a combination of like 4 or 5 other flavors of ice cream, and it just makes the rainbow color like that, you know? You've never seen rainbow ice cream? Dang. You're missing out, man. You gotta find yourself some rainbow ice cream, or someplace that sells rainbow ice cream. It's delicious. You'd probably call it okay. I'm not gonna say that word because I don't know what it means. And I'm gonna put it in translate. Because it's probably a Google Translate thing. Oh, it means rainbow. Regenbogen. Regenbogen? The German language, once again, not beating the allegations of every word is just an English word with an N at the end. Eaten ice cream. It's just German for rainbow. Marshmallow is mostly the ice cream with the rainbowy color. Chat, you know my favorite flavor of ice cream? I don't know if I've mentioned this on stream, but I have a favorite flavor of ice cream. Does anybody know what it is? Can anybody guess what it is? I once had a pomegranate froyo mixed with marshmallow froyo, and it was so good. That sounds interesting. I don't think I've ever had froyo before. The main experience of froyo that I've ever had in my life was in middle school, where the cafeteria sold froyo, and it always, every time you'd buy the froyo, it would have like a hole in the middle. Like there would just be a hole in the middle of the froyo, and it would look very suspicious. Like if you guys have ever seen that like J Schlatt clip with the peanut butter, that's what it looked like. I went to wait. I love caramel or cookie, maybe one of those. You're on the right track with caramel. I do like my favorite flavor of ice cream is vanilla and chocolate swirl with like caramel like little chunks in it. Like it's got caramel chunks. It's a very good flavor of ice cream. It's so good. Okay. Back onto this stuff. We can still talk about ice cream, but I need to really lock in here. I have an idea for the fainting animation, but it's goofy. Sounds good, but I personally prefer shrimp. Shrimp baguette. Is that a baguette emoji or is that another shrimp? I can't tell what that is. Hold on, let me ban this random bot chatter. I think that is a croissant. I can't tell. It's not telling me, so I'm gonna assume it's a croissant. Okay. Anyway. Right, we need to actually animate. Gosh dang it. Body animation. It's a French moon game. This music sounds like Sonic games. It's Gladian's theme from Pokemon Masters EX. Oh boy, I love eating meat, I says carnivorously. That sounds okay. Put that into 11 Labs, and all of a sudden it's, oh boy, I love eating meat, I says carnivorously. And then it's like, but then, to my surprise, Evil Larry appears and steals my meat. Oh no, I says, scrambling to find new meats. And then Evil Larry is like, I stole your meat, said Evil Larry. Screw you, Evil Larry. Jarvis clipped that. Screw you. He turns into shrimp. All of a sudden, Evil Larry appeared and steals my meats and turns me into shrimp. Screw you, says Evil Larry. I hate you, Evil Larry, I says as I scramble to shrimpify myself. And it always has bad grammar. It always just adds like plural words where it doesn't need to. You know what I mean? Excuse me. The bad grammar is part of the shrimp. Sorry, the shrimp. Say shrimp, but without the H. Chat, if you're cool, you'll type shrimp without the H right now. Shrimp, there we go. And then now we replace the H with a K, and now it's scrimp. Shrimp Larry? Dude, no, Larry's a lobster. I like I completely misinterpreted what you meant when you said Shrimp Larry. I'm gonna be real. And my mind immediately went to SpongeBob. What does it say about me that my mind immediately went to SpongeBob? The mashed potatoes has turned into a geyser, and now it's still. What are you? What? Where did mashed potatoes come from? Hello? We can do that. No. What the heck was that? Hello? What is this? Huh? I don't get it. What does this do? Oh! Check that out. My mind is sponge. Yeah, if you zoom in on my brain, it's just like... It's a sponge absorbing information. And then it gets stuck in there, so you can never wring it out. It never rings out. My brain, you can never retrieve information from my brain because it's like a sponge. It never rings out. It only absorbs. And then it gets all gunky and, like, gross. It's a rainbow ice cream. Ain't that the truth? Whee! And then we kind of just go down like this. There we go. Still bursting with heat and what do you, okay. Oh, never mind. The mashed potatoes have turned into a geyser and it's still going. Even if I turn off the heat and turn it off, please advise. I think it's, oh, okay, never mind. I think I get the context now. Eat it, Yuna says. Yes, eat the mashed potatoes. That reminds me when I tried to simmer tomato sauce one time and it just turned into like Yellowstone National Park. Like, I tried to simmer it, and then it just kept going like... and, like, making bubbles everywhere. And it was really viscous bubbles, too. Jarvis, clip that. Computer, initiate clipping sequence. Throw shrimp bread to please the shrimp bread. You know what I had, like, 2 days ago, chat? I went against my I went against my food sensitivities and I eated a roll from Red Lobster and it was delicious. Like I've recently realized that when it comes to like eating and consuming gluten, it's like it's kind of just the same thing as like a regular person would experience like consuming alcohol. I just have to be careful not to consume too much gluten, you know? They have Red Lobster in space. Well, you can like recipe them. Also, yes, there's Red Lobster in space. I mean, where do you think lobsters come from? They're not from Earth. Have you seen them? There's no way. Like, those things are aliens, bro. Real talk, like if you were like a land creature your entire life and you like suddenly see like a crawdad at a river or like a crawfish or a lobster, you're like, what the H? What the H? What is that? A spicy miso sauce had alcohol? What? That's a thing? Woo! Like that. Crabs and lobsters are the perfect beings. It's true, because that's what everything evolves into. So it wouldn't be wrong to assume that things on other planets also evolve into crabs and lobsters. And they're functionally immortal, yeah. At least they're not turtles. What's wrong with turtles, huh? What do turtles do, huh? What's wrong with them? Cause fun fact. I hate turtles. They took away my plastic straws. Well, guess what? There's no turtles in space, so I can use as many plastic straws as I want. Ha 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 ha. W Neon. The only reason they die is because things kill them. That or they become too lazy to, like, actually, like, molt. Right? They become too... Then stop feeding them that. Okay, hear me out. Instead of using regular disposable plastic straws, you gotta use those, like, fancy reusable straws that, like, you wear them like glasses. And then you put them in the drink and you sip on it and it goes all the way around and all the way around, like, the glasses frames of the straw and then into your mouth. And that way you don't have to throw them away and they don't hurt turtles. You know what I mean? They could evolve to not need the molt or make it effortless. They would be immortal permanently. Dude, we'd have real life Leviathans if that were the case. Also, blank texture alert. Blank texture alert. Has anybody in chat eaten lobster before, by the way? Because I haven't. I've never had lobster. I don't know why. I think I just can't get over how they're like, they're basically just giant bugs. And I can't help but feel like they'd be like gross. That and they go bad so fast too. They like spoil so fast after you like, you know, you guys know what I'm talking about, right? They like spoil super quickly, don't they? Sea roaches, something like that. I just have a small collapsible metal straw that just lives in a case in my bag. See, and that's valid too. Metal straws, the ones you put in the dishwasher. Also, hi Mirage Mage, what's up? How are you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. We ate a lobster once, but the memory isn't available for me. Well then, I don't know. Put the password in. I'm kidding. I know that's like, it's like weird for you. I don't. It's fine. I don't know why I said that. Lobster tempura when? I've also never had tempura. Is tempura good? Oh, you know what I want to get? There's this like specific like type of food bowl that one of my friends IRL says is really good, and it's like a rice bowl. Neon, please dub in your own joke for one of the 2 clips from FNAF Freddy. What? Completely forgot we had a password. Yeah, no worries. No need to thank me. I'm here anytime. There's this bowl. It's like a rice bowl and it has some other stuff, but it's got like tuna, but like the sushi kind of tuna, you know? And it's like in there. And I tried a bite of it and it was pretty decent. You send a FNAF meme, can I dub it in my own way? Alright, I'm looking at this. What is this? Oh. I remember that meme. For like... Chat. So, do you know, so I could, you know, clip farm? Well, that's a cool thought, but I feel like if I were to clip farm, it would be things that are, like, relevant. Not to harp on you, because... Scan! I don't know. I'm just being picky. Chat, do you remember that one FNAF meme from like 5 years ago where it was like, Gregory, you need to vent because it's among us. Gregory, you see this vent on the floor. Does anybody say it's clip farming? I only know femboy. Don't say that. That can be taken out of context. At least if you're gonna say that, say it in a different way. So it's like, you know what? Never mind. You know what? Say it however you want. I don't care. I don't care. See if I care, huh? Gregory, how did you get up there? Whoop. Okay, this is so slow. I need this to be faster. Bezier. Where did my Bezier go? Hello? Yellow? Is this thing on? And then I go to body. And then I go to Bezier, and I do this, and I do this. Whoop. And then I go back to the head, and I do this. Whoop. Something like that. Please make it. I believe my voice is perfect for dubbing. How many femboys do you need for it to count as a farm? More than one. Well, okay, first of all, what the heck are we farming, first of all? Second of all, I don't even know. Neon, I'll 100% steal you for voice acting once I'm making my anime. Really? Femboy, clearly. Okay, but like, femboys can't make more femboys. That's not how it works. Plants, what else? Yeah, you're right. We're farming plants. It's like, you ever heard the saying country boys make do? That's what we're doing here. We're on a farm. Chat, Google Ram Ranch. Actually, don't Google Ram Ranch. I take it back. Don't Google that. Try Plankton voice. Plankton voice. I can't do a Plankton voice from SpongeBob. What voices can I do? I don't even know. I can do a Kermit voice. Hey guys, it's me, Kermit. That's just so bad. Are you sure femboys can't make more femboys? Did you try hard enough? No, I didn't. Please. What even this Plankton voice is like? God, I'm gonna embarrass myself trying this. Okay, what is happening here, by the way? Gosh, what does Plankton say? Give me a line to read as Plankton. To be fair, femboys could make more femboys. Femboys can't. They can now. Oh, wait, what? Hold on. Pause. Hold on. I read that wrong. What? I'm not sure how to feel about Crimson's latest message. Like, when did they patch that? Jarvis, elaborate. Scientists go brr. And now I'm scared. Now I'm scared of chat. You know what, chat? Wait, it's waka waka. Waka waka. This looks so bad. What did I do here? Oh, I see the issue. The body needs to go backward. What the hecky? Boop. Scientists can still make IRL Neko if they get the funding. You can't fret over every Muppet when you're making the mother of all musicals. You can't fret hold on. Kermit, you can't fret over every Muppet when you're making the mother of all musicals, Elmo. Do I do a good Kermit voice? I feel like I do a good Kermit voice. The human mind can do many things with you. How many people who want to do that is insane. I mean, have you seen the internet? They're just keeping the Neckos from us. The Senator Kermit is real. Whoop. I'm also gonna do this. Busier like that. Whoop. Hydrate time. Well, guys, we need to finish animating this Pokemon. Did a FNAF Among Us meme, but the Kermit the Frog and Gregory's the Waka Bear. You mean Fozzie Bear? They know how feral the world would become if they released them. No, they realized that it would become like an issue of like, do they have IDs? Are they legal? Are they counted as human beings? Are people racist to them? It'd be so cool if you made a Muppet Neon model. If I made one, nah, I would commission that. I made this model so I could have one. I'm not making another one. I'd have to commission a model. But I can't afford that, so Muppet World. Gosh, this is so weird to animate, especially since I move stuff around and I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Boop. Kind of like this. It could kill racism, but it would be furryism? Necrophobia, I don't know what you'd call it. You just have to try hard enough. And it's like, would they be pets? Would it be legal? I don't know. It would cause a lot of very hold on. This is annoying. I'm being annoyed right now. Like this. No. Something like that. Is this Muppet Smash? What? Anyway, the model looks cool. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Peak idea of clip. If I want to naturally have clips of my channel, I want it to be like actual, like, channel content that's like actually me being me, you know? I don't want to like force clips. I want it to be at least somewhat natural. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to just do something on stream just because it'll be a clip, you know? Kermit Conquest. I am so lonely. All the other Muppets are scared of me. Oh, never mind. I am so lonely. I'm sorry for giving it. No, don't apologize. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just like, like this. This can be linear. No, I meant not linear. Smooth. But imagine having more than Neckos. Imagine how perfect the world would be. There would be just like a new wave of people being like, I wish I was a dog person or a cat person. You know what I mean? There would be so much more of that, and then it would become the new thing. It's like, now we have to genetically modify real people. And then suddenly there's like a whole controversy. It's like people that weren't on board to begin with, and it's like, ah, and then it'd become a whole thing. Imagine if it was a possibility. Oh, I'm imagining it. Kermit says, I was locked down in a stage. Kermit's seen better days. What is happening here? Hello? I don't know what I'm doing anymore, chat. Can I be real? The genetic modification thing would 100% get funding from all the internet for multiple different reasons. Well, maybe. It would get some funding, but I don't think it would get enough. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it would get some of what it needs, but definitely not all of it. Whee! I don't like how it shuffles. Like, I'm partly considering just, like, redoing this whole thing because it looks ugly at the moment. Yeah, do you underestimate the depravity of humanity? I feel like maybe, but I also feel like I perfectly estimate the willingness of people to pay money for something as extreme as that. You know what I mean? Extreme as in, like, so technologically untouched. We're not even having enough knowledge about cancer right now, so we could definitely not get to that in the near future. I mean, well, a bunch of people did just, like, come out with the cures to cancer. Like, a bunch of different countries did do that. For some reason, you know, all at the same time. I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna do this. And whoop. And we can do that. And then that. Yes, but you have to remember that's because the cure to cancer is a permanent fix, and the majority of companies would rather treat it than cure it because that's what makes the money, chat. And it's so cooked. And everybody's cooked. But I feel like that's not a fun thing to talk about on stream. Boo doo boo. Alright, chat. If you had cancer, what kind of cancer would you have? What kind of cancer would you be if you were a kind of cancer? New question. We're pivoting. I'm forcing a pivot right now. Now making real life deckers or animal people that we get funding. I don't know. Whoop. Like 32.5 32.5. There we go. Whoop. Wow, that sucks. Whoop. Is brain rot a cancer? I don't know. Chat, is brain rot a cancer? Yes or no? Type 1 if brain rot is a cancer. I'm on the team of no, it's not. But I feel like it's just as valid. Yes. 200 million%. Well, chat. It's a shame that I have to announce this here, but I have cancer. I've been brain rotted. Gosh, I didn't even look at how. Okay, never mind. This needs to be further forward. We can do like 25 here. Boo! Oh no. Brain rot is worse than cancer. I'll get the cure to cure you, Neon. No, no one needs to cure anybody here. What the heck was that? Boo, boo, boo. Smooth. There we go. And then we just got a 15,340 apparently. 15. I don't even know what that is. 30? Okay, cool. 30. I nearly forgot off topic, but Neon, I never sent you the dex entry for my latest Pokemon. Want to see it? Sure. But let's see it. And I'll read it as fast as I possibly can in my normal voice. Boo-doo-doo. We're gonna do this. There we go. Death animation. Now we gotta do the eyes. Boo doo boo. Boo doo boo. Like that. And then we can make it smooth. We need eyes closed, not smooth. What am I talking about? We need that to be step. Boop. Ah! Step. Boop. And then here it needs to actually be, oh my lord. It needs to be closed. There we go. Scent, you're working on its Evo. Okay. I will check it out in a second, okay? Whoop. Like this. Like this. There we go. There's the faint animation. Done. I'm looking at whatever Crimson just sent me. Thanks for those, Yuna. I'm glad you're saving all that. Crimson sent Corby, the Fusion Core Pokemon, Steel Psychic type. He says, it is said that this Pokemon is often found in abandoned research facilities located in classified areas. Corby constructs metallic hives attached to various reactors, which has energy storage units capable of holding up 1 gigawatt of power. Corby typically remains close to its hive, carefully monitoring its energy levels as its stored power is depleted. Until the stored power is depleted. Strangely, the reactors these hives are connected to appear to generate energy on their own over time, a phenomenon that researchers have yet to explain. Corby has been observed moving between multiple hives, redistributing energy and maintaining a network of power sources. Despite its small size, Corby plays a crucial role in stabilizing these energy systems. Some scientists believe that entire abandoned facilities continue to function solely because of its activity. Rap God. Dude, I used to be able to do Rap God. I can't anymore because I don't remember it. That's a very nice. Neat. It's a cool fun fact about me, I guess. But yeah, literally as I open Discord to look at what Crimson sent me, Yuna literally just sends me like a smorgasbord of just pictures of scans of my model. Yeah, Corby is a fun little guy. Do your version of it? I don't wanna. What do you mean your version? What does that mean? What does that mean? My version of Rap God? Hey chat, I don't remember what other animations I have to do. I know I have to do recoil. Recoil? I'm gonna bring up Boquet and use Boquet's recoil. Hi Mike, what's up? Oh, there's an ad starting soon. Okay. Chat, for people who aren't subscribed, there is going to be an ad break coming up, and I do apologize for that. But I do, I will say consider sticking around because we're almost done and we're going to be able to implement this guy today. So stick around for that. Also, Mike, I will ask how you're doing as soon as the ads are over because I don't know if you have 89 more ads. Yeah, that's on the YouTube end. All good, don't worry. Yeah, you're good. You're good. I will bring up these though, and I'll speedrun. I'm not faint. I need recoil. Boop. Body. And then we're gonna come over here, and then we're going to find body. We're gonna do this. And then we're gonna do the same thing for head. Except we're gonna reset this to 0. And not do that. Hydrate again. Man, these ads are taking their sweet time. Mustache scan, you shouldn't have. Boop. Beautiful, thank you, thank you, thank you. Much appreciated. Oh, there's the ads. Okay. Well, I guess we got mustache ad break now. How's everybody doing? Quick check-in, quick you know what, actually, since we got the chance, let's do a bathroom break while the ads are playing. How about that? Okay. I'm gonna go use the bathroom while ads are playing. You guys should too. If you need to, maybe go refill your waters or anything you need to. I will be back hopefully before the ads end, okay? BRB. Whoop. Chat, what are you guys typing in chat? Neon God will miss you. Those are some cool emojis. Oh, ad break's finishing. Perfect timing. Hey, chat. Now that we're back from the ads, and since we got a decent number of people here, I thought I would say, chat, you guys know what I did this weekend? Like, literally, like, last night. I went and I made a TikTok page where I'm going to be posting my Fake Deck shorts there as well as on YouTube. So, If you for some reason have a vendetta against YouTube, but you still want to watch my YouTube shorts, you can on TikTok. I'm gonna go ahead and post my thing in the chat right now, actually. So you can check it out if you want to. But I figured I would wait until there's people here. What is AC? What is that emote reaction? But yeah. I literally like just made the account last night, so it's not got like any like stats on it anywhere, but I will be uploading there. A TikTok Neon Ew. Hey, I figured I would try and expand my audience a little bit, you know? Not that I personally use TikTok, because I literally made the account just to do that. Everybody's just like, what? Ugh. You know, understandable. I also don't really like the idea of TikTok, but I want to have a bigger platform, so that's what I did. And it's valid. Yeah, if you guys could go and follow it, I would appreciate it. Fingers pointing at each other emoji. What other animations do we have to do? I would follow if I had the TikToks. See, and that's the crazy thing. I didn't have a TikTok until last night, so like that's understandable. I need to find eyes open, eyes closed. Boop. Like that. He's not cute, and then he does shit like this. Hey. We don't mention it, okay? We're gonna do blink next since it's easy. Boop. Oops. Animation.punkfei.blink. There we go. Confirm. There we go. And then we can put that there. There we go. Okay. Wow, that is zoomed in too much. Stop. Like that, like that, like that. Now he blinks. Got the perfect emote for that. Chat, should that be one of the emotes that I add? Two finger. Oh dear lord. Let's see. What else do I need to add? I need to add cry. Let's see here. I'm actually going to make the cry animation, I'm going to make it a not stateful animation for this guy. So what that means is I'm going to come here and I'm going to do the same thing I do for these attacks. That's not what I meant to do. We're going to take the first keyframe for all of this stuff and we're going to paste it in the cry. And we're going to make this guy laugh at you. Like this. All of these cool things can go as well. Cry. And then what we'll do is we're gonna do the same thing as what we did in the special. Which is, we're gonna go to like here. And we're going to find, what is it? Left hand, left arm, left arm. Whoop. And just like all this stuff. And we're going to go to cry. Right? You see where I'm going with this? And he's just gonna laugh at you. Whoop. We also need the mouth. Whoop. I think for this, I want the body to kind of... Where's body? Boop. And then head. Whoop. Like that. Yeah. You see? It's gonna be smooth. Like that. Maybe a little smoother than that. Maybe we do 3s instead. Oop. Not 3s like that, though. There we go. Like this. There we go. There we go. Check that out. And I don't have a cry for this thing yet, but we can still... do it like the other things, such as add the cry marker. Whoop. For the right arm, we can do this. Something like that. Yeah. And then, you know what? I've never actually done a like a primary animation style for a cry before. It'll be fun to find out, or like figure out, I guess. Whoop. Like that. That's pretty nice, right? He like taunts you a little bit when he comes out. And then in his normal form, it looks like that. Now, I do want to try something though. I want to try this to see if it'll make the eyes more visible. Ah! Excuse me. I don't know if that will. Something like that, I think, would work pretty well. Whoop. No, not that. Okay, we need his eyes to be closed, first of all. Nope. Like that. Like that. And like this. There we go. See, that looks better. I think that looks better. And then the teeth can be pure white. There we go. Sent you something? Okay, you know, what did you send me this time? Did you like, what happened here? You just like exploded me? New perfect PFP. Yeah, I'm sure. You know what? That actually reminds me. I think at some point in the future I will be getting a new PFP. Not necessarily the one Yuna sent me just now. She like put me in a particle accelerator or something, it looks like. But I will be getting a new PFP sooner rather than later, I think. Which is fun. That's fun, right? Just wanted to say that ahead of time so that y'all still recognize me, because I'm afraid when I get a new PFP, everybody's gonna be like, "Who is that? That's not. Who is this person? Ah! Who are you? Ah!" Screenshot plus everything available on my phone editing thing on 100 for. Oh. Is that why it looks like a kaleidoscope? I think the best edit I've ever made on my phone is I found a picture like of a bunch of horses on an airplane. Just like an airplane interior specifically designed to hold horses. So instead of rows of seats, it was rows of like sectioned off things, and each thing would have like a horse in it. And I found that picture, and I edited it, and I put the text "man" at the top center of the image, and I think I improved it by about 10 times. It's pretty cool, I would say. I don't think I could find the image right now if I wanted to, but it is something that I did make and that I'm very proud of. Damn. Boop. Clear timeline. Guys, did you know they design airplanes specifically to carry horses? Because I didn't know that. Boop. It makes you wonder, what other airplanes have they designed to carry very specific types of animals, you know? Ah, that's not right. Body tilted like this. Not that far, actually. Body tilted like that. Whoop. Like this. Arms. We can do like a little sway, I guess. Not like that. We need body. Whoop. Like this. Smooth. And then we can do this and this And this. Smooth. Or we're gonna make all of this smooth, actually. Smooth. And we're gonna put it on ones, I think. Like this. Just to get that nice little stagger that we love. Boop. There we go. Check that out. That's awesome. Now we need the eyes to be closed. And we also need the mouth to be correct. Mouth needs to be the right size, like that. We can do 10 like that. And then 20. Whoop. Something like that. And then we do smooth. 5. And then 5. And then here. And then we make it like ones again. And then we do this and this. Okay, but we reverse it. Whoop. Oh, and it needs to loop. Forgot about that. And how does this look here? Looks fine, I think. Right? Okay, what is happening here? There's something wrong. Okay, there's nothing wrong. I'm just imagining things. I'm just imagining things. It looked for a second like there was something happening that was causing like the animation to like play weirdly, but I think I was literally imagining it. Smooth, like that. Linear. You know a song that I'm sad that this playlist doesn't have on it? I'm sad that this playlist doesn't have the ruinous legendary theme from Scarvia. Whoop. Ah. Tell you what, Chief. I'm gonna stagger this a little bit more. Like that much. Boop. Linear. There we go. And then we do the arms. Which first we need to rotate them 90 degrees. No, we'll do 70. Not 90. We'll do 70. 60. Like this. 60, 70. Chat. W67. And then we can do 10 like that. And then 10 like that. Whoop. And then we make them smooth. Maybe a little more than 10. Maybe we do like 15 and then 15 here. There we go. Oops. Boop. Yeah. And then 15. And then 30. Wait, something's not right here. Needs to be 30, and then this needs to be like that. Yeah. Okay. I confused myself. And then we can do like 15 here, 15 here. 2 Pokemon tracks to give me PTSD or Cynthia's encounter theme and Guzma's because of that annoying Golisopod. Can I be honest? I love Guzma. Guzma's awesome. I love his battle theme. I love like his personality. He's so cool. As for Cynthia, I only played the remakes of Diamond and Pearl. Granted, I played Black and White too, so I kind of got the Cynthia, but like, I don't think I struggled very much when I fought Cynthia in Black and White too. If anything, I struggled more fighting like the post-game rival fight in Black and White too. Like, it took me a couple of attempts to beat Hugh in like the post-game area in Driftvale. Do you know what I'm talking about? Speaking of Hugh and battle themes, Hugh's battle theme is awesome. Best rival theme, period. What are some other cool themes in Pokemon? I like the Ruinous Quartet. I like Guzma. I like Hugh. What other ones? I like all the PWT themes from Black and White too as well. Those are all good. And the Elite Four theme. And the Gym Leader theme. Basically all of the Black and White soundtrack. Like all the Gen 5 soundtrack is peak. I think it's more because of the surprise when you encounter Cynthia. That's fair. You walk into the house, it's like But anyway, I think we pretty much done with Punk Phase like animations and stuff. We can go ahead and move over to the code. We can move over to the code, chat. Are you excited? Because I'm excited. This is the fun part. Where we get to not only create the poser file, but we get to make the moveset for Punk Fae. Because I don't have a moveset planned, so you guys get to help me, okay? Chat. While I make these files, go ahead and start brainstorming some moves, okay? Brainstorm some moves for me. I also need to look up this guy's like abilities and stuff, which I have them somewhere. Here they are. Okay. This thing has Natural Cure, Healer, and Misty Surge. Natural Cure, Healer, and Misty Surge. Okay. Let me open up Coding Overlay. I said, let me open up Coding Overlay. There we go. This thing is a fairy type. It is number 36 in the dex. Punk Fae. And let's see. It's got Natural Cure. Let's see here. It's got Healer. And it's got, what was it? Misty Surge is the ability. Okay. I might be dumb. Hold on, something fell over in my room. I gotta go grab that. Give me 1 second. Here we go. Sorry about that. It is called Misty Surge. I'm not an idiot, right? And as for its base stats, I need to open those because I didn't have the foresight to open them. Let's see here. Punk Fei's base stats. Okay, so Punk Fei has 50 HP, 35 attack, not very strong, 70 defense, 60 special attack, 55 special defense, and 64 speed. Ta-da! Okay, I shouldn't need that anymore. Catch rate, whatever. I want to make the catch rate 250. Egg groups, fairy. We need to make this into Punk Fei. We'll sleep in bed. We'll defend self false. We'll defend owner. We'll flee. Yeah. This thing drops... What does it drop? Glowstone dust or something. I don't know. What's its rare drop? What would this thing even drop? That's my question. Amethyst shard. There we go. Now for the moveset. I'm going to go ahead and open Cerebi on my other screen to get some ideas. You guys can feel free to also include things. Like, I have like one idea for a move for this guy, but that's it. Boop. Like, the only thing that I know I want this thing to get is Will-O-Wisp. Gotta go make dinner now. Good night. Alright, Mike. I hope you have a good rest of your night. I appreciate you tuning in. And I hope the dinner you make is delicious. You know? But thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. This thing definitely gets... I don't know, what attack does this thing get to start out with? What attack would it get? Like, Astonish? And then... This is tough. Such a weird Pokemon to like have to make moves for. I mean, I guess we can give it Fairy Wind. Will-O-Wisp. And then Fairy Wind at level 3. This thing definitely gets, like, Trick Room as well. Maybe as a TM, not as a level up move. It'll definitely get Trick Room as a TM. Baby doll eyes. Maybe no. This thing will get like it's very like tricky and like it tricks you and it plays with you before it just like leaves. You know what I mean? Like, I want to give this thing, like, crafty shield. You know what I mean? Even though crafty shield doesn't exist in Gen 9. Protects itself and allies from status moves. Fake out? I could give it fake out. Parting shot. Parting shot would be nice on this thing. Can you imagine parting shot? Parting shot's actually kind of genius, now that I think about it. Thank you for that, Mirage. It'll get parting shot as like a late move level up, you know what I mean? Especially since it's not the most viable competitive Pokemon, I think parting shot's perfectly fine to put on this thing. We can do that at a later level. I will put parting shot down here, because I definitely want that. Moonblast is also going to be a move that it gets. It's also going to get Draining Kiss. And, like, I don't know what else. Nasty Plot. Does it get Nasty Plot, though? I don't know if it gets Nasty Plot. I don't know about that. Did you guys know that Forretress and Pineco are the only Pokemon that get Power Trick by breeding? That's so cool. Definitely gets Misty Terrain through level up. Like that. Let's see, what else? Bone Claws, Hold Hands. Reflect Roleplay. Roleplay could be interesting, actually. Roleplay could be super interesting, actually. Hold on. I'm gonna add roleplay to this. That's cool. That's a cool idea. Can you imagine you send this thing in a double battle? Oh, Sweet Kiss is also a must-have. Like that. Can you imagine sending this thing out in a double battle? It sets up Misty Terrain with Misty Surge, and then the first thing you do is roleplay to copy your ally's ability. So then you get, like, an ability that's better suited to, like, attacking or something. That would be cool. This thing is decently fast, I will say. When it evolves, it's decently fast. It's got good defense, too. It's not the strongest attacker, but that can be fixed, you know? Let's see. As for the attacks, though, what attacks does it get? I think it gets Echoed Voice, maybe. Maybe not. Yeah, this is always the hardest part. Maybe, like, not Floor Cannon. I was gonna say Floor Cannon because it was the first thing I saw that was a fairy move, and I'm like, no, maybe not. Maybe we don't do it. Maybe we don't give it that move. Apparently Tentacruel gets Hex through level up. That's cool. I feel like this thing would get ghost types though, because Will-O-Wisps are like ghosts, right? Let me look this up. They are often considered ghosts, so maybe this thing gets like Hex, you know? Like maybe it wouldn't get a lot of ghost moves. Maybe it would just get like Hex and that's it. Fairy and ghost moves. Fairy and ghost moves would be interesting. Or we could give it psychic moves. That's another option. I do think Hex would be the best move because it gets Will-O-Wisp and it gets Sweet Kiss and whatever. Roleplay is also interesting. Let's go through my type. Okay, first of all, fairy moves that it'll learn. Charm? I don't know if it'll get Charm. I know a lot of things get Charm through level up. And even more things get it through TM. So maybe, I don't know. I'll definitely give it Charm through TM, but maybe not level up. Because I wanna leave more space in the level up section for like cool moves that aren't TMs. Such as roleplay. I think roleplay is not a TM. It might be. I think it is. Sparkly Swirl doesn't exist. Sent you Peak. Did you? What did you send me? Boom, boom, ba-down. What the hell? Why'd you give the microwave legs, Yuna? What the heck is this? Hold on, can I show this on stream? Can I put this on stream, Yuna? I'm saving this. This is a cool image. Show it on stream. Okay, bet. Let me chat. I just opened my DMs and this is what Yuna had sent me. Why does the microwave have legs? Why does it have legs? What is this? And why is one of the neons, like, supremely small compared to all the other ones? What is going on here? Does this count as the first neon fan art? This is a cool image. I'm gonna put it, if I could select it. We can put this down here for the remainder of the stream. There we go. Microwave. It's definitely Peak. Yeah, I named it Peak on my computer when I downloaded it. Also, I just looked at my Twitch page, which reminded me. You guys probably don't care, but I added new sub badges for 6-month subscribers and onward. Because I used to only have sub badges for up to 3 months. But now I have sub badges for up to, what is it, 18 months? So that's cool. But you gotta see what they look like for yourself, because I'm not gonna spoil it. That's your incentive to subscribe. You get to see the sub badges. Otherwise, there is no incentive. Back to this though. Moonlight could be interesting. I don't think I'm gonna give it Moonlight. Oh, I want to give it Fairy Lock. Fairy Lock is awesome. There we go. In no particular order, by the way, so don't worry about it yet. Is Hex a TM? Let me look this up. Hex. Hex is a TM. Okay, maybe I'll just give it Hex via TM then. We can do Confuse Ray. We can do, let's see, Hex. It is a ghost type move, base 60 power, or 65 special, And it does double damage if the target has a status condition. So for example, if you Will-O-Wisp turn 1 and then burn it, then Hex does double damage when you Hex them, you know? Pretty cool move. And then Hisuian Typhlosion has a move called Infernal Parade that is just slightly weaker Hex, but it also has a chance to burn. So that's cool. Sounds useful. It is. People run it on Rotom. Because they run, what, like Thunderwave, Rotom, and then Hex. It's very cool. Any psychic moves that we can teach this thing? Eerie Spell. What is Psychic Noise, by the way? I know this is a move. Psychic Noise. Ah, okay. Psychic Noise is a cool move. Roleplay is also a psychic move, which is neat. What are some normal moves that I could teach this thing? Any normal moves? We give it Blood Moon. Port Change, Covet, Crush Claw. I don't want to give it Covet. I give it everything Covet. Echoed Voice could be nice, but I don't think this thing really screams. It kind of just is lights up. Hyper Voice, Judgment, Hidden Power. There's a lot of status normal moves. Mega Pokemon that you just give every move for no reason. Smeargle! Hi, Smeargle. We just gotta make another Smeargle. Just give it Sketch. Actually, no, Smeargle can't learn every move because they nerfed him so he can't get Dark Void anymore. Uh-oh. Oops. Just thinking of Mew, to be honest. Mew works as well. Teach it Pulverizing Pancake. Hi, TLP. How are you? Also, that's a great idea. We should give this thing Pulverizing... Oh, this move can't be used. Uh-oh. How are you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Let's see here. We give it Sonic Boom? No. You're alright? Oh, glad to hear it. Glad to hear you're doing alright. I'm doing pretty nicely today myself. I will say I am a little scatterbrained as usual, but I feel like we're used to that by now, you know? Terrain Pulse. This thing definitely gets Terrain Pulse. Base 100 power fairy move, pretty nice. What other types of move? Maybe Dark? Like the bug type Pokemon? True. Which bug type Pokemon are you talking about? I don't remember. Oh, we give this thing Taunt for sure. Absolutely, this thing gets Taunt. Are you kidding me? Is this a snake? No. As a matter of fact, it is, hold on. Is this guy? Scatterbug. Yeah, we give it like powder, you know? Is this guy? Is this guy? He'd laugh at you. I thought it was the one on the bottom right. Oh no, he's just there. He's just chilling there. Don't worry about him. He laugh at you. This is who we're making right now. The one on the bottom middle is best. Yeah, you're right. Bottom middle. This one right here. I'll use me as a pointer. This one right here is pretty cool. Hold on, I can even zoom it in. Yeah. Courtesy of Yuna underscore the underscore demon fox for this Pokemon right here. A neon pointer. Should I just start doing that? Whenever I need to point to something on screen, I'll just come over here and be like, look at this. This is Punk Fey. This is a fairy type right here. And then here's the animations, and then like over here you see the other stuff. And then these are all the joints. It'd be funny. This should be my new gimmick. Chat, I think I've discovered my new bit. I like it. Please do that more often. You know what? Fair enough. I'll do that more often because I think that's funny. I think that's fun. Okay. Let's see here. What other moves can we give this thing? Flatter? This thing needs moves. It doesn't have any attacking moves. It has Draining Kiss, Moonblast, and Fairy Wind and Astonish. It needs more attacks. It needs like coverage of some sort. What type of coverage would this thing do? I could never. My tracking is too good. See, I don't have like the VTuber webcam because you need like an iPhone for that, and I don't have an iPhone that's disposable that I could use for it. Let's see here. Any phone works or just a good camera? I mean, I have a camera, but like you need, if you want to use V-Bridger, you gotta have like a specific kind of iPhone, right? Screw it. I'll give this thing Hex through level up. Hex. And as for fairy moves, I guess I can give it Alluring Voice. My cam costs 60 euros, so it does its job. That's fair. Alluring Voice could be nice. We've also got Dazzling Gleam, Disarming Voice. My phone can do it too since it runs on Android. That's cool. I'm gonna give this thing not Fairy Wind. I'm gonna give it Disarming Voice. Because I forgot Disarming Voice exists. Can I be real? Forgot about that. There's the meow face that mimics the Apple tracking thing. Huh. Really? Does it work with V-Bridger though? Because that's all I care about. Let's give this thing Let's Snuggle Together. Or Forever. That's the move it should get. I want to give this thing another ghost move. Like, I don't want to give it Shadow Ball because that's boring. Maybe I can give it Shadow Ball. Like, it gets Disarming Voice, then Sweet Kiss, then it gets, but it gets Sweet Kiss and Confuse, right? Let's give it just one of those. It's a clip of neon. Is that the one you showed me earlier, or is that a new one? Pretty much just a camera, so I don't see why it wouldn't work. I mean, fair. All I know is that V-Bridger works with, like, very specific, like, hardware. So it's weird how it works. Because this thing, Sweet Kiss, is also convenient. We could do Lovely Kiss instead. Is it Ghost Fairy? No, it's Pure Fairy. That's the thing. But like like Will-O-Wisps in general are like considered ghosts. So it's like, it's also not a fire type, but it gets Will-O-Wisp because, you know, it's a Will-O-Wisp. Then we can do I don't know, we need a couple more moves. Let's get creative with it. How about that? We can do like ally switch. We could do ally switch. Ominous wind? Maybe. Didn't they remove ominous wind actually? Hold on. Yeah, they removed ominous wind. But that is a good, that would be a good one. It's in ZA. Is it in ZA? I guess you're right. It probably is in ZA. We can do ominous one, whatever. So we can do after Lovely Kissed, we do I don't know. I wish there was a middling power fairy move that wasn't Draining Kiss. Like, I wish there was a move that was a fairy move that was in between 50 and like 90 power. You know what I mean? That isn't Spirit Break. I guess I'll do a luring voice. But we can do that later. We can do Draining Kiss level 13. Ominous Wind. Taunt. Or not Ominous Wind. We can do level 9. It'll get Taunt. And then I want to see your creation with your own clip. Or reaction to your own clip. I guess we can check it out. Hold on. How am I gonna do this? Also Mystical Fire. Mystical Fire would be nice. Mystical Fire. That's smart, actually. I'm going to absolutely do that. How am I gonna do this? Hold on. You guys aren't gonna hear the music for a second. It's the Evil Larry clip. They clipped me talking about Evil Larry. Nice. Okay. I like it. It's funny. Let me just put this here. There's 3 taunts on this list. Hold on. We're gonna do level 13. Level 13, we can do like that, and then we do confuse Ray. Then we do I need to fix the levels too. The levels are all screwed up. 30, 35, 34, 37, 41. We can do 47. There's an ad break. When does it evolve? This thing will evolve with a moonstone. It's almost 1 a.m. for you. This thing is going to evolve with a moonstone, so it is going to, yeah. See you tomorrow. Okay, Staffy. I'm glad you could tune in today, and I hope you enjoyed. I appreciate you stopping by, and I hope you have a good rest of your night. Yeah, we got ads now because I hit affiliate last week, so that's awesome. But the ads aren't so awesome, but it's just the it's just the small price to pay, you know? Have a nice stream. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We can do Hex here. Fairy Lock. Stretch time. It's already it's only 2 a.m. I thought you hit affiliate forever ago. No, I didn't. Ah! I just did the monetization onboarding, but I don't think I actually made any money for it because I wasn't affiliate. You could just subscribe and then it wouldn't benefit me at all, you know? But you would get your badge. So it's like kind of cool. Good night, Yuna. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for stopping by. I didn't know that's how it worked. Yeah, it's so weird. I'm gonna do Ominous Wind, and then we can do Fairy Lock, and then Hex, and then we can keep roleplay there. Boop. Except I'm gonna add one last thing at like level 52. That is Parting Shot, right? Moon Blast. Back in my day, you couldn't sub to a non-affiliate. Oh, ads. Alright, we'll wait for ads. We'll groove out to the music in the meantime. Neon, guess what? How do you feel about giving signature moves? Oh, hold on. We're grooving. I'm gonna wait until the ad break is over, you know?
There we go.
Thank you for the 4 months DLP. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That means a lot. Does that like disable the ads like instantly? Or does it keep doing the ad break? I don't watch ads on friend streams. That's fair. Okay, back to what I was saying. To answer your question though, TLP, I am very open to the idea of giving things signature moves. I just have to learn like the formula because I did give the starter signature moves. You know? Eerie spell. Oh, you mean existing signature moves? Okay. As for existing signature moves, I thought you meant like custom signature moves. As for existing signature moves, I think that's mostly gonna be a no. I only gave Jakku Volt Tackle as an egg move because it's a funny reference. You know? Galarian Slowking getting a signature move is odd. Well, they be given anything signature moves nowadays. They turned Terrain Pulse into a signature move. Did you know that? They turned Terrain Pulse into a signature move and gave it to Arboliva. And it's like, what even is that? Why would they do that? No one else can get Terrain Pulse in Scarvio besides Arboliva. But also signature moves tend to not last. Yeah. I don't like how they turned all of the I don't like how they turned all of the like the TM or the tutor moves from Isle of Armor into signature moves. It's like Steel Roller did not need to be a signature move, you know? You could have just kept that on a lot of stuff. I'm sure stuff like Eerie Spell will go around soon enough. Yeah. I know. But like, I don't want to wait. Steel Roller signature now? Yeah, I think only Iron Treads gets it, right? Some of them, granted... Oh, the ad break is finishing now? Okay. Lock in. Like, I think Scorching Sands and, like, Triple Axle, those are still free range. Ice Spinner, that too. But, like, some of them became signature moves, and I'm not a fan. I don't like it. Misty Terrain. Boop. So we can get rid of this now. I've already lost the plot, by the way. I don't remember what I was gonna give this thing. Mystical Fire. Hex roleplay. Boop. And then Alluring Voice. Does that look right? My only experience with Steel Rollers against the Tapus and Dynamax Adventures. Dude, I remember Dynamax Adventures. I got a shiny Necrozma from Dynamax Adventures, and that was like the peak moment. And then I just didn't do them anymore because it was just the same thing over and over. It was like a regular shiny hunting, but I had to put in effort and thought, you know? Welcome back, Crimson. Hey, I'm ready to guess what, by the way. What's up? Wait, what you were saying? Guess what? And I don't know if you still have that. I prefer soft resetting in Ultra Sun Moon for most legends. Yeah, that's fair too. I did that for a while. Yeah, I prefer resetting in ZA for my legendaries. I have a shiny Latias and a shiny Virizion. You finished the Evo of Corby and its decks already? I opened 8 instances of Citra. Shh, we don't say that word. You say you open up 8 instances of my 3DS. That's real and a physical thing that I'm holding in my hand. That's what we say here. Gotta keep a low profile. I dumped my own games. It's legal. Oh, okay. Okay, never mind then. We're chilling. We're chilling. You felt motivated? Here, let me send it. You get a shiny Celesteela from Dynamax Adventures. For some reason, Celesteela was an annoying fight for me. That's cool. Hey, I don't blame you. Celesteela is, like, really good competitively in, like, Gen 7, so it's understandable. Also, it's so annoying in Pocket. In TCG Pocket, Celesteela's the worst. I hate it. Hold on, we're gonna read Crimson's updated dex entry right now. For Corby's Evolution Capacity, made by Crimson Raptor 109. Capacity, the fusion battery Pokemon. It is said that this Pokemon, much like its pre-evolution, spends much of its time near abandoned research facilities. However, unlike Corby, Capacity's main role is to guard these facilities, keeping unwanted Pokemon and trainers away. One of its most notable features is the core-like reactor on its abdomen, which can store large amounts of energy before releasing it in powerful bursts during battle. A major difference from its pre-evolution is that Capacity is often seen outside of these facilities, carrying dangerous reactor components from other abandoned sites. Some scientists believe it collects these parts to repair and maintain the reactors that Corby used for their hives. Behavior also helps reduce the spread of hazardous materials, as Capacity actively removes unstable or radioactive components from the environment. Cool. And it's got it's got like an end crystal on its butt, it looks like. It's cool. I feel like most fairy types get psychic coverage, but I'm not sure what works here. I can always just teach it Psybeam and Psychic Noise and Psychic and Psyshock via TM. I could give it Psyshock via Level Up as well, but I feel like we'll leave those to the TMs. Just kind of a light, or kind of just a light, right? Yeah. Give it light that burns the sky. You're so right. That's so Koishi coded. Holy crap. I wasn't even trying to shiny hunt, I just needed one for dex completion. That's lucky then. A 1 in what, like 25 for Dynamax Adventures? The friend you based it on, his whole thing is they're a scientist and they use end crystals. Oh, so it was intentional. Okay, that's sick. Boop. That is super sick, actually. I'm surprised that I clocked that. For evolutions, we're just going to delete this for now because we don't have the evolution implemented. And then for the EV that it gives you, surprisingly, this thing's going to give you defense EVs. I don't think we've had that yet. I think odds with Charm are 1 in 400. Really? I thought it was like 1 in like 25. I know, like, all I remember about Dynamax Adventures is that the odds for shinies are like comically high. Or maybe I'm thinking about Ultra Wormhole. I don't remember. It's one of those two. They had like a stupid high shiny rate. Like a 1 in 4 shiny rate for one of them. Every Pokemon uses their own personal lore. That's sick. For my Pokemon, I come up with lore on the fly. I originally didn't have lore for Punkfei at all until I made Blumet's lore. Then I'm like, wait, it can just be the reverse of Blumet. People say 1 in 100 because you get 4 Pokemon, so those odds are for getting a shiny, but not necessarily the legend. Oh, okay. If that were the case, I'd believe it. That would make a lot of sense, actually. I buy that. To be fair, I do that too. I just have more material to go off of. Yeah. The material I have to go off of is the design. Ultra Wormholes are up to 30%. Yeah. I did so much Ultra Wormhole hunting. I got my final team member in Ultra Sun from Ultra Wormhole. I was like, wait, you can find Sigilif in the Ultra Wormhole? So I shiny hunted it, and I got it first encounter, and I caught it with my Master Ball. I have so many shiny Stunfisk. Yep. That was one. That one, and, Drapion. I got so many Drapion. And, like Medicham. I got a lot of stuff like that. Punkfei. This is the spawn pool world we're on, by the way. Context grounded, level 3 to 34, that works. Minecraft. What is it called? It's called a roofed forest, right? It was Stunfisk and Yanmega. Yeah, Yanmega too. Is it still called a roofed forest like that? Then we can get rid of this anti-condition. Boop. Hold on. I can check in Minecraft right now. I have it open literally right now. You can hear it. Oh yeah, I beat the Ursaluna Blood Moon quest in Scarvaio this weekend. That's something I forgot about. Locate biome. What is it called? Is it a dark forest? It is called a dark forest. Okay, it's not roofed forest anymore. That's weird. Am I in a block? I'm in a mushroom. Okay, cool. Okay, they changed it. It's dark forest now. Okay, good to know. Whoop. Dark forest. There we go. This should just do it for the spawn pool world. Now we gotta go to our assets. We gotta go to sounds. Whoop. I'm just gonna implement the sound recognition for both Punkfei and the evolution. Whoop. Like that. Spawning. Yep, we're doing the files right now. Also, hi Porygon, how are you? How's your weekend been treating ya, you know? Mirafei. Okay, we got that. That's done with. Now we go to Lang. Whoop. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit so I can just like copy these. Whoop. We've got to get Punkfei. Whoop. And then I'll just make these filler for now, as usual. Until I make the short, at least. Horrible, my laptop ain't working, so I basically did nothing. Uh-oh. I feel that, though. When I used to have a laptop, one day I booted it up, and it was literally like yellow screen, which I had never seen before, like manila colored. Like a manila envelope colored screen with like an error message. It's like, this laptop has encountered like a critical blah 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 blah. And like, I don't know what happened to it, but like I just got locked out of it forever. And it was so awful. Oh, wait, chat, you know what I forgot? Hold on, check this out. We have a Pokédex in the upcoming update for Neon's fake decks. So I have to do the Pokédex files too. I forgot about that. Let's do Punkfei's Dex file. Or this is Dex entry for Punkfei. Boop. Punkfei. This file's pretty nothing, I would say. I can see why people spend hundreds of dollars on PC. Yeah, I got this PC a few years ago. It has been very nice. It's such a nice computer, honestly. I'm a big fan of it. Dex update? Hell yeah. Dude, somebody on Discord that I have never seen on Twitch or on YouTube chat at all, like, just like found me on Discord and they were like, hey, I added the Pokédex to your add-on. And they sent me a DM request and I'm like, that's cool. Like, I didn't respond to them because I'm like, that's cool, but like, that's kind of weird that you just like found me on Discord through like our mutual server. It was like weird. What other things do we have to do? We have to do Dex entry additions? No, not that. We gotta do what is it? I think it's Dexes, right? Or Dex additions? No. Just Dexes. Okay, we gotta come here. And we gotta add Punkfei to the list. Punkfei. There we go. Okay. Now we do the Resolver. Actually, I'm gonna take the Resolver of a Pokemon who has an emissive layer. I'm going to do where's Mascoon? Mascoon. We're gonna copy Mascoons. We're going to make it 0.Punkfei base. Or 0_Punkfei. Boop. And we're just going to fix all of this. Boop. Punkfei. And we're just gonna type this a million times. And I think I spelled emissive wrong here, so it should be like that. And then for the shiny... Right, I did spell it the correct way here. Yes, okay. Punkfei... emissive. Like that? Yeah, because like it's spelled right here. That's the Resolver done. Now we just gotta do Poser. Which we should be able to just copy Blumet's Poser. Boop. And it should just work because Punkfei and Blumet have all of the same kinds of animations. Given that they are, you know, counterparts to each other. Punkfei. And... Oh, but we gotta add blinks. Okay, yeah. That's right. We're gonna just find a Pokemon that can blink real quick. Malavox, you work. We gotta get Q, Bedrock, Quirk. Whoop. We just gotta grab this. And we gotta put it in all the quirks. Punkfei. Blink. Like that. And hopefully this doesn't break horribly. Walking, standing, hover, fly. There we go. Neon, can you give me counterpart mon ideas? I think I want to add one to my add-on one day. Well, depends on what kinds of counterpart you think. Like, do you mean as in, like, you have, like, like, do you already have one of the Pokemon, or do you need ideas for both, you know? Because the way we did our counterparts in our game was, the three things we based it on is, so, which one do I even start with? Okay, first and easiest, we just take a Pokemon, where, like, I don't know what type I want this Pokemon to be, so we'll make two Pokemon of the same style, but then make one type and one the other type, and one in one game and one in the other game. Example, Chirpera, Vampira. Did we want a Poison Bat, or did we want a not Poison Bat? We couldn't decide, so we made both. Then we took Pokemon, and we did what they did for, like, Diamond and Pearl. For example, Skitty and Glameow and Stunky, I think. Either Glameow and Stunky, or like Stunky and like Krogunk, or like Krogunk and Murkrow. I don't remember what it was. I think it was Glameow and Stunky, but it was like Pokemon that the evil team uses, right? And we take two Pokemon that the evil team uses, and we put one in one game and one in the other. You think you need one? I have like 3 2-stage mons that are humanoid, but I feel like I need a 4th to finish it off. You could do one that's unique to our game is we wanted one Pokemon for each of the terrains that could set up the terrain, and then we split them into 2 categories, and then we split those 2 categories into version exclusives. So we've got the grassy terrain and the misty terrain, which are Bloomet and Punkfey, and their version exclusives. And then we've got electric terrain and psychic terrain, and those 2 are going to be version exclusives. So you'll be able to get 2 terrain mods in each game, and then 2 of them will be locked to the other version. And it's going to be grass and psychic, and then fairy and electric in the other game, you know? That's how we did version exclusives. And then there's also what you could do in like Gen 3 Pokemon, where it's like Zangoose to Viper, you make them enemies or like opposites of each other. Or you do like Gen 1 with Bellsprout Oddish, where it's like they're kind of the same niche, but they're both plants, or like they're both the same type, but it's like a different mon for each game. What else is there? You could do a Gen 2 where they're completely unrelated, like Mantine and Skarmory, or Girafarig and Delibird. Like, the version exclusives in Gold, Silver, Crystal are so just, like, out of left field and so random. You know what I mean? I want to say Gligar Sneasel, but I think that's just because they evolved in similar ways. I don't actually think they were version exclusives. Alright. I need to open Jason Lint. Okay. I think this pack should be good to implement. I think. We're gonna try it. I feel like I'm forgetting some important stuff, but, you know, we're gonna try. We're gonna try to implement this thing as a update, and if it works, then that's great. If it doesn't work, it's to be expected. Boop. Please load. Okay, it loaded. Cool. One of the pairs is a happy sand guy and a misery mirror, so for the Scarecrow, maybe it should look harmless, but be a harmful one that's harmless and looks harmful. Or maybe for the Scarecrow, there should be the Crow, you know? Like, you have the scarecrow in one game, and then you have the crow that fights the scarecrow in the other game. Or, like, whatever bird. Whatever bird fights, like, you know? Arrows with currently selected packs. Okay, cool. Let's open up latest log, see what's wrong with it. Let's see here. Logs. Latest .log. Caused by failed to interpret ability Misty Surge. Oh, I spelled healer wrong. Okay, I'm a big dumb idiot. Okay, chat, you want to see what's wrong with it? It ain't got no gas in it. You're right. Murkrow regional form and convergent Evo. You're so right. It could be like the Berserker. Okay, here's what's wrong with it. I spelled it halar. Healer. There we go. Now I should be able to replace the thing. Data packs. We're going to replace the data pack with this data pack. Whoop. I'm going to go back to Minecraft. And we're going to try and run it. Oh. What's wrong with it this time? Let's see here. Malformed JSON exception. What? Undetermined array line that in reflective type adapter. Okay, I think we just need to JSON checker these because I think I messed something up and didn't realize. Oh, yeah, I definitely did. Oh, I see. Boop. Oopsie. Okay, I just forgot to add a comma. It's fine. Alright. Now it should work. Oh, what happened this time? There's just a new error every time. Welcome to Cobblemon add-on making, where there is no failsafe for callbacks to something broken. Probably should make a mod. Hey, no. I realized recently that you can just go to your Minecraft folder, open up the logs folder, and go to latest.log, and it just tells you what's wrong with it. For example, the thing that went wrong this time... Expected name at line 24, column 10, path, that. Okay. Was it one of the other, was it one of the other things? First of all, what is line 24? Egg cycles. Chat, I can't lie. I'm overheating right now. Holy crap. I'm like getting all I'm getting all like I'm getting like heat dizziness or something. But I don't want to turn a fan on because then it'll be a lot of background noise. Whew. I'm like, you know. Chat, is it hot in here or is it just me? Oh, I see. Duh. I found the line 24. God, I'm like so overheated right now. It's ridiculous. Alright, chat, does it work now? Yay! Look at that. Here we are in the dark forest. We got our bouquet with us. It's asleep. We can just stick it there. Okay. Slash, give Pokemon. Punk Fey. Look at it! Oh my god. It is so... Okay, first of all, I need to go to the poser file. Because I forgot about this. He's so cute, right? We need to find Cry. Cry needs to be primary. Spelled correctly. And blinding. Yeah, he's a little bright. He's a little bright. We can either just like turn off the emissive layer or something. I don't know. Oops, I opened Zero's menu. Okay, now there's the whatever that is. Laughs at you. It like jerks a little bit. I don't know what the deal with that is. It should be fine though. Hi, Hatchick. We're gonna go into a fight with this thing. Just give it a few moves. Let's see. We can give it Will-O-Wisp works. We can give it Draining Kiss. We can give it... It doesn't have any... Teach me one rest. And then it needs, like, I don't know... Tackle. Tackle and rest. Where's rest? There we go. We can spawn Pokemon Bloomet. Level equals 28. And now we fight. Can you guys hear the game, by the way? I hope you guys can hear the game. I don't think you guys can hear the game. No? Oh, okay. My bad. Because it's on Infinite Fusion. I completely forgot about that. Okay. Now you guys can hear it. Okay, cool. This thing is so bright. Holy crap. Without shaders, though, just looks like that. Time set midnight. Oh, effect. Clear me. Yeah, it does light up in the dark. Maybe a little too bright. We can do... I'm gonna do this with shaders off so I can see better. We're gonna do Tackle. Ow. That was the physical attack animation. We can do special, or... Okay, that was kind of sick, not gonna lie. Draining Kiss. Please do not Giga Drain me to death. Okay, here's the thing. It played special for both of that. Does it play special for rest? Oh my lord. Well, we know I can sleep. If nothing else, we know I can sleep. Okay. I think it just plays the special attack animation for Will-O-Wisp, which is fine. Ah! Maybe I make its eyes not emissive. Maybe I make its face not emissive. Time set noon. Ow, I'm confused. This thing is bodying me, dude. Okay, well, there's the fainting animation. Wow. Maybe I come over here and I do this. Blumet just messed me up. Yeah, it did. Punkfei emissive. I'm going to erase the eyes from this. Which is this. And then I also need to... Okay, no, that works. Also need to come over here and erase these and this. Whoop. Oh, wait, no, hold on, I'm an idiot. I need to erase these. Like that. Boop. Okay, there we go. Then we reload the Pokédex. Like I've said before, Bloomhead is the GOAT. Also, maybe try using textures with less opacity. I don't think that works, actually. I think you have to have full opacity. Like, I don't think Minecraft's compatible with non-opaque textures. Boop. We're gonna come here. Okay. And we're gonna show Minecraft again. I just reloaded the resource pack, so it should be slightly better now. Oh, Lord. Okay, maybe we don't do that, actually. Because now we can see it, but it's much less... And it works for me, that's why I make the goggles effect? Maybe. Okay, I actually don't like that at all. That scares me, as a matter of fact. Boop! We're gonna get the old stuff back. Maybe keep the pupils, that way it has an outline that isn't blinding, but the eyes are still there. True! You're so right. Truth nuke right now. Gem alarm. Chat, do you guys know the gem alarm gif that popped up recently? Of that, like, insane person ringing the bell, but it's like, it became gem alarm. Okay, I'm gonna try keeping the pupils. Like that? Sorry, like that? Okay. Now we try it. I have a feeling just the pupils will work. Yeah! Okay, that really worked. TLP, thank you for that suggestion. That worked like a charm. Now we're gonna get revenge on this, Blumet. Draining Kiss. Come on, come on. I love the animation for that, by the way. You must die. Is it also using Draining Kiss? There we go. Look at that. And then we can do this. Give Pokemon Punkfei Shiny. Check that out. They look sick. Yippee! I love that, right? It's awesome. All I have to do is recenter their portraits and stuff, and it should be good. But yeah, that is going to do it for this stream, honestly. Whoop. That's so cool. Whoop. If you guys enjoyed today's stream, and you're on YouTube, consider liking and subscribing. And if you're on Twitch, consider dropping that follow. It would super help me out. And if you're curious about the Pokemon that I make and you want to know more about them, I have a series on YouTube and on TikTok, which you should go follow me on TikTok because I made that yesterday, literally last night, where I go into detail about every single one of the Fakemon I make, and I will be posting Punkface to both platforms, probably tomorrow. Is that drink water for the day? Yeah, last drink water for the day. But yeah. I'm super happy you guys all came in and chatted with me today. I'm super grateful for all of you. And I'm glad, I hope you guys all enjoyed. But that being said, let's find somebody to raid. We got a few people here. We can raid somebody today. Who should we raid? Let's see. Is there anybody that I'm following playing Pokemon right now? We could raid Triage again. We could raid, let's see. Oh! See ya. Let's see here. Anybody playing Cobblemon? Boo-ba-doo. We're done? Yeah, we just finished. We just implemented the guy into the game. We're looking for somebody to raid right now. Boo-ba-doo-boo-boo. Go for Almic. Boo-boo-boo-boo. We can raid Almic. I see you in their chat. We can raid Almic. They're doing game dev crawler bot right now. It's a little different. It's a little different from what I'm usually used to, but we can raid Almic since you requested it. So yeah, they're doing some game dev stuff right now, and they're watching some math stuff, I guess. Seems interesting. Y'all can go over there and say hi, okay? But yeah, I am going to go refill my water and probably eat something and try to cool off because I'm like sweltering in here. But yeah, I'll see you guys on Wednesday, okay? Have fun eating water. I will, trust me. I'll see you guys on Wednesday for Infinite Fusion. See you then. Bye-bye. 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 And goodbye, YouTube chat.